They are part of the story we will never know. There are certain things that will never be like it appears in the surface. So if you depend solely on what you think you know, you might be wrong forever. We read about the story, but the people who were there when the thing happened had a different perspective and view till they all died. They heard that somebody died in the war front and he was killed in battle. So for them, I mean everybody in that dispensation, for them, one of those bad things that happens to people that go to war. So the man died, which is one of those things that happen. There's always casualties of war. But none of them knew what killed him and what led to his killing. And nobody protested because what they know is that somebody died in war. That's all they know. But what happened is far from what they know. In fact, the person responsible for that, they make it public and it was not suspected, so there was no reaction. It took a prophet to confront the one behind the killing of that man, for that person to even confess to God and repent. But nobody in that dispensation knew what truly happened. So, depending only on surface level, you might never know the truth. That is why I will always trust God by His mercy for revelation. There are things you can never know on the surface level, no matter how intelligent, no matter how exposed or sensitive you are. There are so many things you can never know on surface level. Everybody believed he died in war because that is what happened. But nobody in that dispensation knew that his killing was orchestrated and instructed by the king. So imagine some of the things we think we know, and it is far from what it is. So I will always stand for the God factor. If God does not reveal certain things to you, there is no way you will know. It took the king being interrogated by a prophet for him to even remember he did such an evil. But those people who witnessed it till they died still believe that that man just died in the battle, and that is what truly happened. What does that tell you? I'm going to be talking much about this, but what does it tell you? People lived and died and believed in a story that was not true. They lived and died and believed what happened with what they heard is all that happened. But the killing of that man, somebody masterminded it and instructed that he should be killed.